Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to the third or second part, depending on how I uploaded this, of Ancestors Reborn. Today we have Kaos versus Big Meanie Itelinee. I'm just gonna call him Meanie because I think it's the easiest to pronounce. Yeah, so here we go. Ancestors Reborn part 2 or 3. Kaos of course playing the Germans and Meanie playing also Germans as well. Can't remember if both of these were chosen or random. That's just a spectator leaving. Yeah, weirdly, like, Kaos is like a top level player. He's come third in the last 2 tournaments and second in the tournament before that, so he's like a top level player. Meanie, however, I've never actually played against, seen play, or seen him at tournaments, so it's going to be interesting to see. His level's quite low. If I'm going to speak honestly, and no offence to Meanie or anything, I think he's going to get absolutely destroyed by Kaos. But you know, I want to see a new name rise up and try and challenge him. Just reading what's being said. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, like a top tier player and someone who's potentially a low tier player. Again, I could be completely wrong. Big Meanie Itelinee, Itelinee, how do you pronounce it? He could surprise us all here. Another host left. Another spectator left. So Big Meanie has of course gone for 2 cleavers and kept his hair of course, so that means he's still in level 1, whereas Kaos, ooh, that's interesting, he's actually going archery range. I'm assuming he's still tier 1 then. He's going for a second village, and yeah, Meanie's going for second village, and also by the looks of things going for third village as well, so he should have village advantage. None of them have invested in resources yet. Maybe they're just drained on resources, but maybe they're just recruiting them. I don't know. Looks like Itilinee's going to Meanie. Sorry, I'm just gonna go with Meanie. Looks like he's scouting around, seeing if Kaos took this. He hasn't seen anything yet. I think he's just like waiting to ambush. Yeah, however, it should actually know, because you can see if someone's taking a village through the fog of war, because the village sets on fire through the fog of war, so it should know. That's if he knows that. You know, a low-level player, it's you know, he of course doesn't know as much as Kaos, I'm guessing. So yeah, but I like the strategy he's doing here. He's weak, so it's probably not going to do much, but he's like waiting to try and ambush, I'm guessing. This could have some potential if he had more troops there. I think he's just on a retreat, and yeah, he just didn't have the units to even bother challenging. Kaos has taken the entire top side now, and he's not getting the resources yet. He's not working on them. He's got the food. Looks like he's moving around to try and take F now, so he should be able to take that very easily. Meanie is very dominant on the south side, even though he hasn't taken E yet. He's taken the south, so instead of like here's the like battle line, it's more like this going across diagonally, which I think is interesting. It's not something I usually see. Yeah, and I kind of like it. Kaos got a good defense, well, not a good defense, a reasonable defense here with his archers, but don't like fire at anything that he's going to try and send up. And Meanie's still going for the cleavers. To be honest, I don't think either of them are going for the best strategies here, in my opinion. I think, or maybe they are, but my personal opinion is to go tier 2 and then build the barracks and then go spears, because I like German spears. They've got a good pin ability, they're tough, they've got shield wall. German spears are the way to go. Kaos seems to be going archers and Meanie's going for cleavers. Maybe Kaos knows that he's fighting someone on the like lower side of the players. You know, he's not signed up to tournaments, so again, I want him to prove me wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. So maybe he knows that and he's just using archers to try and, I don't know, have fun. I don't know. Maybe it's a good strategy. I do know like a lot of people do like archers. I just personally hate them compared to melee units. Looks like Kaos is of course trying to take this village, as you can see here. And we've got a hero and hero battle as well. Ooh, those arrows into that hero there. Kaos almost lost his hero, just managed to get him out there in time. Instead, these archers are going to fire onto Mina's village again, which should fall unless he gets some improved upgrades, but it's only on bronze defense right now. He's done try it again. Okay. He has the cover of darkness, which really helps on a second unit, so he could actually make something of this, make a push, probably take B. If he gets his spearman in now, pins the unit, and actually managed to wipe the squad, then no, he didn't manage to wipe the squad, he didn't have time to pin. Probably should have pinned immediately as soon as he got an extra unit in there. Oh well. Kaos is of course defending his village, and I don't think Mini has enough. Unless there's something I don't know, I don't think he can take a gold tier village with just 2. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Meanwhile, Kaos has taken village F, so he's now going to have 4, and Mean is going to have 1, unless he can take this, and no, he can't take that. I didn't think so, and he's cheating, almost lost the squad. He's just pull back, replenish, and it's not looking good for him right now. Kaos has a lot of the villages. He doesn't have that many units, to be honest. He's a little bit scattered around with that. If like Mean manages to have one big push on one side, he might be able to take an entire side. But he's going to start struggling economically. I think Kaos is playing like a defensive game sort of thing with these archers, and just like keeping his villages, not taking many risks. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing he's playing. He's got another archer unit here. He does know that Mina does have some spearmen here. He's going to use his archers to probably fire at that cleaver. Yeah, I bet Mina did not expect those archers to be back there already. And he's got some crossbowmen coming up as well. These are just lost, they don't know what to do. Yeah, he's just going to have to retreat from there. Looks like Kaos got caught with his archers. They're going to get hacked to pieces by the cleavers and hero. And then I'm guessing Mina's going to be able to come in here and quite easily take this village. Kaos has no units nearby, so he can't like relieve the archer unit or take the village for himself. And he lost the archer unit, so that was good by Mina there. Kaos has some crossbowmen now and a hero. This side, it's not going to fall unless he's got like cavalry or something, or a catapult. So Mina right now just got to concentrate on this side. Maybe play some sneaky plays and like try and move down this way, take D or A or something like that. Maybe super sneaky base rush around here, which by the way I invented this route by going all the way down here. Yeah, down here. I'd never seen it done before. I did it. I invented it. I'm claiming it. Weirdly, it doesn't work on this side though, because of course they'll actually see you with this farm, so you can't sneak round this way, but you can do this way. Anyway, that's not part of the game right now. These crossbowmen tearing apart Mina's archers. Mina's of course like seeing how effective Kaos's archers are, so he's trying the same thing, but you know, archers being used for defense is completely different to archers being used for offense. Well, I thought we were going to be able to get a sneaky fire in there and just wipe the archer. Yeah, so those archers didn't do what we probably hoped. With his archers, he should probably bring them up here and just use them as defensive on this side. But to be honest, right now, with the war score ticking so heavily in Kaos's favour every single second, what Mina needs right now is to be able to just go on the offensive. Forget defensive, it's not going to work for him. Just charge and hope for the best. Sometimes it sounds stupid, but it is a good strategy. Just charge and hope. And it looks like he is going to go with what I originally said, like try and do some sneaky move onto A or D, but I think he got seen. I think Kaos's archers might have seen him. It's going to be interesting to see if Kaos responds. Mina having to pull back here, he lost. And oh no, this is it. Kaos coming in with his catapult. Germans get catapult tier 2, so always firing. He took down the little watchtower. A bit pointless, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think he was aiming. I think he was just trying to fire in. Yeah. And village, yeah, halfway down. He's going to take that very easily. You don't need a catapult, I think, with this. He is trying to make a push here, which I like. I like this push. I like what he was going for, but it was too late. I think Kaos just had a troop here of crossbowmen who were able to just charge in and silence this attack, meaning he had time to ring the bell, get the defensive up. Kaos coming in with more soldiers, more crossbowmen. They're just going to fire in the back, and that's it. I think Mina's done here. I don't think there's anything else he can do. He's just going to get torn to pieces by crossbowmen and catapults and just everything there. He lost a stack of cleavers. Kaos now has 5 villages. Mina's all the way down to 1. I've got to admit, Mina, you pull up a bigger fight than I thought you would, like considering your level and everything. I am impressed. But yeah, still, as I expected, Kaos just so much more experience. He was of course going to win. He's got his catapult in like a super power position there, which can just work really defensively. He might even take out his hero here if he gets a lucky shot. I think that's what he's aiming for. It'd be interesting to see if the hero dies to a catapult shot. I'd love to see that. Some crossbowmen coming in. They fired at the hero. Come on, take out the hero with a catapult shot. I love it when that happens. He just so satisfying how it gets a perfect shot. Nah, I missed. Some more Kaos's crossbowmen coming in. Yeah, I missed catapult. He's not going to take out the hero unless it gets one last. Nah, he's out of range now. Yeah, I could have dreamed, but it wasn't going to happen. So Kaos going to replenish, and I think he's going to just get his squads back up over here, make a final push onto C, maybe even just bring his catapult round here, use this defensive high ground and just fire in and see what it can do. Mina, interestingly enough, going for stables, probably wanting to get a cavalry unit to try and sneak around and take the catapult out. That's a good strategy, I think. I used to always go for cavalry to take out catapults, but you know, the best thing to counter a catapult, I think, now is a catapult of your own. It just seems like the best way, and maybe it's too late for that, so maybe this is the right decision. I don't really know, I can't really say. It's completely different spectating as it is to actually playing, and oh, we just lost a cleaver unit, I think that was. Could have been an archer unit. Yeah, it was an archer unit, you can tell by the quivers and stuff. Yeah, so just lost one of those. Yeah, Kaos saying that crossbowmen with armour and veteran upgrades are really tough, and yeah, I think he's referring to crossbowmen. And Mina calls GG, so that's it. Kaos wins, so well done Kaos, well done to you both. And again, thank you to both of you for allowing me to spectate. Thank you again to the OP Noobs for organising this, and Destructive Creations, the creators of Ancestors Legacy, for I think partly organising this as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to record probably one more if I've got time. I really want to see how Xard plays. So Xard, if you're watching this, I want to see how you play. Yeah, against like Steven or Kaos or something like that. That's one match I want to see. Probably today or yeah, maybe. Anyway, I don't know yet. Just got to check some things on Discord, see what players are playing. And I hope to do this again next week if people enjoy it as well. So hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoy all the others and are there for all the others. Blah blah blah. My outro. Goodbye.